Hey guys, my name's Anna Kate, and I had the topic of healthcare for the management interview. And I actually have a family friend who is the manager of a doctor's office that is out of state, so I was able to FaceTime her, and she gave me a lot of good information for this interview. So, first question. I asked what she looks for in employees that she hires, and she said that the best employees are also the best people outside of work, and that she looks for genuine people that care about loved ones, and because being able to care for patients day in and day out like you would your own family can make a huge difference in level of care. And obviously this is extremely important in a doctor's office where you're seeing the same patients routinely. And then also people that can work with a team and communicate effectively are very important. This doctor's office has several main doctors, and obviously one might see a patient and then a different one might see the same patient. So communication between all of them is really, really important for the overall care. Another one I asked was how she handles conflict within her office. And she said handling conflict early is the best thing that she can do as a manager before it gets too out of hand. She said normally she'll talk to whoever is involved separately to gather all the information, and after we'll bring everybody in together and figure out the conflict internally before talking to somebody even higher up. And she said when that happens, upper management will get involved and come and gather information and kind of just scope out the scene for a few days, and then they'll figure out how to best handle the situation together as a team. So how have you improved since taking this manager position? She said that she's gained a lot more confidence over the years. She obviously has had to make a lot of hard decisions, firing people, hiring people. So she has to be very confident in those decisions that she's making. She also said that being able to grow in various skills like leadership and communication, which translates, like I said before, in client experience. If the main boss, is not communicating effectively or isn't an effective leader, then that's going to trickle down to everybody, down to the office staff that you talk to when you walk in. And then also being just strong and confident is very important. She said that if she's not confident in her decisions, her staff won't be either, which the clients can tell when they come in for a visit. So, how do you manage new versus experienced staff? She says she thinks it's very important to try to manage everybody as equally as possible in the healthcare field. It's important to create a good culture based on unity, always supporting her staff, and how they go about their work is very important, not only for her and her doctors, but also the clients. They want to be sure they know what they're doing. And then obviously experienced staff brings more experience that new staff can learn from, so having the experienced staff show the new staff the ropes of the career can be very beneficial for both parties. This can allow the experienced staff to stay up to date on procedures and protocols and kind of teaching the new staff to help them stay up to date. And then she did say that she has a little higher expectations for the experienced staff to set the standard in the office for when she hires new staff or when clients are watching or whatever. And then, do you see yourself in this position for a long time? She said absolutely. She loves the field that she's in, and she's obviously doing very meaningful work and enjoys all of her staff and coworkers. So then the last thing I asked were what her strengths and weaknesses as a manager. And she said that she's very good at understanding and listening to other people's point of view, which is obviously really helpful in conflict resolution, or if you have a problem with a patient needing to hear all sides of something is really important. And then obviously being able to have empathy in the healthcare field is vital to your success. She says she's very organized, and which is really important, managing a big office and having so many people coming in and out and having multiple doctors to manage. And then her weaknesses, she said she can sometimes find herself a little too concerned with the need to be liked, and can interfere with job performance if she's making decisions based on what she thinks people in her office will think of her. And then she also says she can be a little too detail-oriented or picky, and she has to remind herself that there are other ways to do things and to communicate with the rest of her team to figure out the best plan of action. And that's it.